Yes, hey sports fans, Coombsy here. Joining me for the Tier 1 East Grand Finals of the IGL Full Circuit. Thanks very much for tuning in. Let me know in the chat as usual if there are any issues with the volume on the stream or what you're seeing. Should be my pleasure and privilege to be joined today by Elise on the co-cast. She should be in here in a sec. We've got the gang going up against My Whole Stack, the defending champions. The gang undefeated so far this season. Got some nice assets here put together by Elise. My Whole Stack featuring KG28, PM me for Shark Facts, It's Otter, and XSV21. I'm not sure if I've seen T2P play a game this season, but they are on the roster. We've got James, Good Games James, Agent Snake Goose, and the legendary Peanut Phobia making up the gang. Still waiting on Elise to join us here. Everything okay in the chat? You guys doing alright? Hyped for this insane spectacle of KQB? Thanks Danny, thanks Bees, thanks Andrea, shout out to the crew in the chat. Looks like I've got a spectate code here, but first I'm going to take you through some of the stats for these two teams. Oh, we've got Elise, are you here? Can you hear me? Alright, we've got a hard-boiled egg not to be tested in the Discord, but she's not audible just yet. Let's have a look at the stats. So My Whole Stack, they've only... Oh yeah, we got you.
I cannot hear you. 1 second.
My Whole Stack only lost 2 matches this season. They lost 1 to the gang and 1 to the Penguin Peeps. And the gang, yeah, undefeated so far. But this is their 3rd time in a grand finals for Tier 1 East, and they have not yet taken a victory. Whereas My Whole Stack, they're coming off last season's epic win. And I'm just going to get this spectate code on the go. Elise, are you with me?
I am. I think I got my headset to work. How are you doing, Coombsy?
Yeah, thanks so much for joining me. And shout out everyone in the chat. We finally got Elise with us. Thanks for your patience there. Yeah, I'm doing good. Real hyped for this match. What are your initial thoughts going into this this grand finals?
I'm excited for this grand finals. I think it's gonna be super close games. It's been really, really fun. Obviously, I've been a big gang fan ever since the start. I think that's a really wonderful team full of great guys, and also My Whole Stack has a lot of really incredible players and humans too. But it's going to be excited to see this this gang stack with Goose full time starting versus the reigning champs in My Whole Stack.
Yeah, I mean, Goose has seemed like a great addition to the team. Looking at their 9-0 record this season, they've seemed unstoppable.
Yeah, Goose is, in my opinion, I think probably one of the best players in KQB all around. I mean, he's just, his berries are incredible. He's like an all-out queen hunter. I don't think there's any other player that I've heard like most of the like tier 1 East queens be like, oh man, Goose is just getting me over and over again. He's just such an incredible player. So it's been so fun watching him play with gang.
Yeah, I remember last time I casted these two teams, though, I kept seeing Otter coming out with Queen Kills as well, and you've got Sharkbacks on My Whole Stack, who's also an insane military player. This is gonna be a real intense game.
Yeah, I feel like My Whole Stack this season, last season they seemed to have like pretty strong roles. They had Sharkfax obviously is like their linchpin warrior. First up mill, you had XSV, incredible flex player. Otter was like mostly throwing berries, but this season we've really seen them kind of flex all 3 positions. I mean, there's some maps that like I'll see Otter get up. Sometimes first out of the gate, you'll have Shark hitting like some game-winning berry throws. So it's been super interesting to see this My Whole Stack team start flexing a lot of their players more.
Yeah, I think this level of tier 1 play, all the players have to be complete machines at all aspects of the game, right? You can't just be a good berry thrower. You've got to be up here in the grand finals in tier 1. You've got to be good at everything, and these players
Yes.
all bring that to the fore. All right, so we're getting into. Oh no, we're back again. We're still waiting for somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, shout out to Danny in the
Asian snakes
chat.
been
Taught
having
Goose how to play video games. I know how it is
Asian
as a
snake's
big
been having
brother.
some internet issues, so I wonder if they're trying to figure out what's going on with him.
Someone's asking about the history of the gang's name, and as I'm the person who actually like came up with the original team name, I can definitely give you that Henkis. So originally on the roster there was also Good Games James, and when we were voting on a name for a tournament, just a one-off tournament before IGL started, we had a little poll amongst us to see what our name should be, and I suggested Good Games Gang just after our leader, Good Games James, and that ended up being the name that we took for the tournament, and we just kind of kept it for IGL. And yeah, it's been through a few morphs since then for different leagues and tournaments, and it's ended up as the expression of extreme gangs that you see now. They add a gang for every win. Yes, I love it, Bees. That's awesome. 9-0 this season.
I do like it too.
Hey, thanks
It's
also
really
for the
good.
feedback in the chat on the volumes. I think Elise and I have both adjusted a bit. I hope it's sounding okay now. But just shout out if you need us louder or quieter.
Yeah, I'm one thing I'm really looking forward to in this matchup is obviously KG versus Peanut head to head. I think they're two of the strongest queens that we have. I'm really excited to see them duke it out. But also we've kind of got like complementary like bear running duos between XSV and Otter, and then also Jame and Goose on the other side. So I think that it's going to be super fun to see these like on paper very, very equal teams kind of duke it out in their roles.
Yeah, when they played in the regular season, it went all the way to a game 5. I remember. Yeah, it's going to be intense. Like you say, these two queens just up there with the very best in the game. Super like aggressive, fighty, technical, skilled kind of queens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so exciting. Set the Goose loose. Yeah, we got the Soak squad in the chat supporting their boy. Andrea,
I think they are
talking about the
actually
reasonable time. Yep. 10 or 11 there in Europe, I guess, for those viewers.
I am getting in, and then we should be starting. Thank you to both Mike and KG for making sure I had a code. Good to go. Good to go.
Oh, sorry, I should have passed that on to you as well. My bad.
No, you're good. I'll be honest, Kumzi. I was like looking at your stream, and so I was gonna make the mistake of watching it there for a hot second. It's been a day. It's been a little bit of a day, but I think we are good to go.
Yeah, so this is the first BO7. If my whole stack take the win here, then we're potentially looking at another BO7. So let's settle in for some real intense endurance style KQB. Get your popcorn, get your drinks.
You know, alt is ready for the game 70 potentially. Look at Peanut hitting him with the freeze frame. His entire team clapping when he hits it. Incredible coordination from the gang. They're already setting. Yeah, they're already setting a little bit of fear into the heart of my whole stack with that setup.
Straight into Split Juniper, real nail biter of a map. Let's go, LFG. Peanut Phobia straight through the wrap, getting early kills onto Sharkfax. No mill up yet for my whole stack. He's in a bad position now though with KG right above his head. Manages to get out of there.
Really good open from my whole stack. They're gonna have Otter up on sword. We do have a James Speed Mace up though, ledging for the gang.
There's the kill onto KG28. Did you see who that was? Whether it was Jame or Peanut?
I think it was Jame. Really good coordination from gang right now.
Not too many berries though. They've only got 3 berries in.
Yeah.
To 6 on my whole stack.
I would say my whole stack at the moment definitely has a little bit of an advantage with these berries, especially because they have a sword warrior up in Otter too, who's been up since the open, and he does just take
long
down
duel
James
there between him and Jame. Snake gets up, but Peanut goes down. They got good berries still on my whole stack. They're only 3 out. Otter's staying alive this whole time. Oh, taken out by Peanut
Really
Phobia.
Good berries from XSV too. I mean, we've only got 2 berries on the top for this my whole stack team. We do have an Agent Snake ledge up, which is going to be difficult to take down.
Peanut getting the good deny on the sword and board there. They're getting 2 mil up now on the gang. James has got
James
that
doing
shield.
a little bit
Yep.
of a bully.
He's not going to be stopped
Bullying
now.
his good friend.
Big fight up in the top there at the Gold Hive.
Yeah, look at this coordination from this gang team right now to take down all of the mill from my whole stack and prevent that berry runner from getting in.
It's worked out great for them, but KG does pick off James and stop that shield worker doing his thing.
Oh, we got a little snail action? Shark thinking about riding the snail? I'm here for it.
Impressive ledge here from the gang. No berries have gone in for a good while now. Oh, Snake with another kill, keeping out the blue mill. So hard to ledge up on this map, I find. So props to him. KG puts Peanut down onto last life though. Potential mill victory in reach for the My Whole Stack team. Both teams 2 berries out. Agent Snake is finally cleared. Otter's up there in the hive. He's controlling it. XSV is up as well. No mill for the gangs. Good for the My Whole Stack. They're 1 berry out. Agent Snake gets up, but it's desperate here. Peanut's got to pull off some big moves, and he's on his last life. They're watching Shark Facts. Agent Snake gets taken out. Shark Facts. Oh my god, Peanut gets him, but then Otter gets Peanut. Intense end there to the first map. Well placed by Otter. I swear we saw this last time as well. Otter was always in that spot to punish.
I'll be honest, Kunzi. For some reason my game dropped, and so I didn't get to see the end of it.
Oh, that's a real frustrating one. We're on to the Spire now. Otherwise, I would give you a rundown. So we've got a snail sack.
Good.
Blue are moving the snail early. We've got 2 mil up for the gang though, and 2 now for My Whole Stack. Peanut Phobia getting a pick off.
Look at this early snail ride from Otter. He's got it pretty close to getting off of that first platform. Really good stuff from KG there too, clearing out some of that gang mill.
I'm really checking out how Peanut Phobia is playing around and with his team at the moment, like really making use of the space his warriors are providing for me, but they've managed to get a lot of snail progress on blue.
Yeah, and Goose with a really good long reach onto Otter to take down that sword, so we've only got XSV up for My Whole Stack, and Peanut just takes him down.
Yeah, look at this precise play from the gang, the way they're moving around together and like holding the bits of the map that they need. They've stalled that snail without really risking much. Oh, KG does get a kill onto Jane, but he's in the trap house and they've got him covered.
Tough.
Oh,
and he slides out
there.
from under Goose. I was just gonna say that is somewhere you do not want to be, is in the trap house with Peanut on one side and Goose on the other. But look at this My Whole Stack snail. I mean, it's there, and Gang's not looking to ride back yet. They want more mill.
This is such high level play here. The back and forth mill kills and pickoffs. It's just insane. And My Whole Stack, they've got more than half hive on berries. Only 1 mil up for the gang now. James chasing KG gets taken out. Both teams wiped.
I want to point out something that I saw Goose do that I thought was really smart. He noticed that My Whole Stack is running some of these berries, so he went over to their safe berry pile and started flooding it to the floor so that they have to bring them up, and it slows down the berry game for XSV.
Oh, that's a really top play, and he's managed to knock another berry through as well, denying this objective pressure, but they've got the snail moving as well. So much pressure. James needs to get back and get onto that snail. There he goes.
Yep.
So
great berry set on KG to keep his life too.
And that's only the first queen life going down.
That's wild. I mean, that's just how well both of these queens have been playing, that we are this far into the Spire, and we are just seeing our first queen kill at about 2 minutes in. Ooh, this XSV gun is going to be looking to put in work. He is a very, very strong gun. We do see Agent Snake get a kill onto KG to put him on last.
Yeah, that's a real big kill from Snake, and they're pincering XSV here, so they're now wiped on blue. They do get Otter into that gate in the bottom right. Good position now for the gang though, and Goose gets the KG28 kill. Clashes and then bashes.
Yeah, Goose the queen killer. He's looking for it, and he's able to connect.
Alright, well, we're tied up 1-1 going into game 3 on Black Queen's Keep.
Do you think we might see berries from My Whole Stack on this map, or do you think they're going to stick to the snail?
I mean, we might see more split strike. They seem to like that, eh?
Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. We do have Goose up with a shield, doing some really good stunning work on KG.
Oh,
almost
so
gets a
difficult
kill
as a queen. I've been
Peanut.
playing a little bit of queen on Australian servers with the free weekend and stuff, and killing somebody with a shield is so hard.
It really is. But both Peanut and KG are two of the queens that I think are really precise, and they can dive down on the shield workers' heads. It's they definitely make you put in your money when you have the shield as a worker against them.
So we've got good mill here from the gang, and nobody up for blue team. KG28 goes down alive. Snake out with the gun now. We are seeing the split strat. They're moving the snail a bit, and they've got a few berries in, but nothing is really going well for them just yet. They do get XSV up as a sword.
Yeah, KG is playing phenomenal right now. I do give him the caster's curse, but he's in the middle of this really, really strong mill from the gang, and he's managing to rebuild his team and get a kill off of Peanut. KG's playing out of his mind. He's got to get rid of that Agent Snake gun, though. That's going to be a trouble. But Otter with a huge play, pinching out the Shield Sword Goose with his Queen. That's big momentum for my whole stack.
What a combo there from those guys. And KG with another kill onto another mill. He's on fire, like you say. Really pulling out the big plays on the last life here. Dodging that gun.
He's just playing so patient right now.
And you know, the berries, they're slowly getting there. Accurate throws from Otter from all over the map.
Now we have a gang is wiped for the first time. KG's looking for the kill on Peanut, does not get it, is close. Really conservative play from KG, which is something I'm really liking.
Otter is nailing these berry throws from so far out. What a player. You know, he does so good on mill, and then he comes out and does this as well.
Yeah, there are only 2 berries out from my whole stack. That split strat that you were talking about is really working for my whole stack.
Peanut Phobia on last life here. Oh, there's that berry in the hive. Works with Goose to push it out. They do have the mill to try and make something happen here. Otter's up, looking to defend his hive.
They're just, my whole stack is just like running both objectives right now. They have berries going, they have snail going. Gang is just like scrambling to ledge out these berries.
Otter with the double.
Huge double kill. Huge double kill from Otter.
Both teams wiped.
Gang is wiped. This could be a really good chance for my whole stack to sneak in these last 2 berries, but Peanut is going to ledge them out.
Such high level play we're seeing here from these teams.
This is wild.
Gang
Both teams on last.
Though.
Yeah, this is absolutely incredible. Wow, Jane doing a great job taking down the berry escort.
So my whole stack just have, you know, this objective pressure that they've got is doing so much for them, and it's going to force Peanut. It has been forcing Peanut to make more risky plays, which could potentially force them out, but they've got the mill advantage here with 3 up on gang and nobody from my whole stack. This is a really tough thing to turn around on Black Queen's Keep. KG gets 1 kill though.
And Otter had a right gate, could have opted to get up, but instead is choosing to try to get those berries, and instead, and I think it looks like Jane might be trying to, Peanut, great kill on KG on middle.
Yeah, Peanut comes through with the decisive
Jane
queen
was
kill.
Thinking about getting rid of some of those berries, maybe forcing to a famine, throwing some of his own.
But we really see how the split objectives and just the amount of pressure there was, you know, pouring it onto the gang and making them move around and do so much. Yeah, lucky that Peanut managed to turn it around for them there.
Yeah, it's really interesting. We're seeing gang opt to go for a lot more full mill situations when they also are just as strong as pushing objective as my whole stack. But Peanut is on a tear. 2 early kills onto KG on this this map. But XSV taking out both Peanut and Snake, and then Jane getting the kill on KG. That was so fast. There's so much going on.
Yeah, and just following up what you were saying about the mill, you know, it could just be that they've decided that that's their strength over this team, you know, that lots of mill pressure is the way that they can beat my whole stack. You know, in the past, in past seasons, they were not able to take them down, but they managed it earlier this season.
I mean, 71 and 7 kills from Peanut Phobia. Yeah, you're going full mill and backing up your queen when you got big numbers like that. I mean, 14 kills both from Goose and Agent Snake. We got a big 12 kills from Otter. Otter, who's like mostly been known on my whole stack as a primary objective runner in the past, definitely has been, I think, showing up this season and putting up those big mill numbers.
Crazy game 1 there with lots of insane plays from both teams.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to all my viewers, all the Killer Queen fans.
All right, let's see if Peanut is able to hit the flex one more time. Oh, he gets it. No clap from his team though. He only gets the clap once.
So we didn't see a helix last time, and we're going straight into it here. Probably a strong map for both of these teams, and I guess it's more difficult for the gang to apply a strong mill on here.
They can, and they will find a way to do anything that they want. They're wild, but look at this berry flood just coming straight in from my whole stack. They already have the 3 top berries done, which is going to be huge for them later. Shark trying to stay alive against Peanut. Really good positioning from Shark.
Yeah, and Snake taken out while sword ledging. Pressure was too much for him there.
Yeah, but XSV is just nailing these throws. I mean, we only have 4 berries left for my whole stack. We have 8 left for Gang, so looking like they might be trying to get a little bit of military pressure up to slow down these berries.
Yeah, James trying to duel with Sharkfax here, maybe gets a bit of help from Peanut Phobia. Yeah, that puts him out of position, and James comes in for the kill. James is going to try and get these berries in here. He gets 1 berry with the sword dash. Well played, James.
We've got this the full mill from Gang on this Helix map. We're going to see if they can, in fact, full mill every single map that they have their little hearts set on tonight. But
put KG down to last life. XSV, they get
XSV!
onto the final berry. Oh, that one just misses.
So
Sharkfax has cleared the hive though. James with another great kill. His sword is kicking ass on this map.
Honestly, incredible stuff from XSV there. James had impeccable positioning. Obviously, being such a strong berry runner is going to help you know where to ledge out those throws. But XSV was just like on fire, that Helix.
I mean, when you're just accurate, 95% of the time or 90% of the time, like these guys are, yeah, it's very hard to ledge against, and they can throw from so many different places. Very impressive. And now we've got another map we didn't see last set. We got the pod. Big Mills vibes here.
Interesting, we've got Otter heading straight to Snail.
Yeah.
You don't see very many teams open vanilla Snail right off of the start, but they've already got the Snail pretty far. It's cooking.
Yeah, and it could really do a lot to apply pressure here. Oh, but they've only
Peanut
got the 1
with
mil.
Sneaky little deny on that gate on Otter. KG was trying to hold Otter's head so he could get up, but Peanut denied it.
Both teams forming.
Oh, XSV almost gets the berry stun kill on Peanut. They just barely missed capitalizing on that. That would have been beautiful to watch. When James doing what James does best, speed sword shenanigans, killing the queen.
Yep, it's his 2nd queen kill this set.
But Otter, I've been so impressed with Otter's sword.
James eyeing up the hat trick.
Yeah, James looking for it, but we do have Goose in the wrap, and you know how all queens feel about Goose in the wrap. I don't think I need to say much more.
He's looking very sneaky. Sharkfax pin
KG
on that snail pressure here.
So well too. Oh, James just barely missed it. Does take out XSV, but Otter once again just like playing so strong for his team on this like sword at the moment.
I'm loving how Peanut Phobia is playing around his team in all these games. I'm so often seeing him near his warriors for support, and when he's not, he bails out and gets to a better position. He's not taking bad fights. Look at him, he's still 2 lives here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Peanut has 2 lives, so while this snail is getting close, Peanut is able to throw away one of his lives at least to make some big plays happen.
He was so under fire there from the blue team, kept it together, kept himself alive. His team are formed up again supporting him. They've got 2 mil up and looking for a speedy goose. He's going to move that snail back.
Super smart play from Gang, taking away that pressure that my whole stack has. And KG is on the bottom of the map, cornered in between Asian Steak and Peanut, and manages to get out. Excellent plays there from KG. Oh my gosh, he's wild, but XSV gets the kill onto Peanut, taking his first life away.
Yeah, that was a good bit of work on that warrior from XSV. He got a couple of kills, crucial kills on the speed warrior there.
Yeah.
So now it's 2 mil to 1 for my whole stack. They've still got good snail pressure. Goose is still up. He's trying to get something done with this speed sword, but they're all protecting that snail.
Oh, and
Both
Otter gets Peanut onto last. Oh, and Goose is wiped. We've only got James up for this this Gang team, and the snail is very, very close to close out at the moment.
This is a crazy pod going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, I have to give big props to this My Whole Stack team. From I would say off of the open, it looked very favored towards Gang, but they've like really turned it on. And Sharkfax gets the rising kill on Peanut Phobia.
I think all of those queen kills on Peanut were from different warriors, right? Not from KG. I feel like we saw one from each warrior, in fact.
All while their queen was on last too, I believe. So honestly, incredible play from KG, staying alive that whole time with such strong mill up from the Gang, especially speed swords.
And so now my whole stack, they're only 1 map away from taking a set and equalizing this VO7.
KG, strong open from KG right there.
Agent Snake, he's outnumbered and outgunned there, taken out. Gang are now wiped with Goose getting up in the bottom left corner. Not much objective yet for either team. Jane with the nice
Yeah.
berry stun. He's getting himself past Otter, but Otter is not to be denied. Gets the kill eventually. They've got 2 mil up on the gang though.
I wonder if my whole stack was feeling that pressure from the gang military, and then they're opting to open up 2 mil on most of these maps, where in the past they would typically be running 2 berry runners instead. Oh, KG, what a great job taking out all of the gold drones and Goose too.
Yeah, pretty even here at the moment. They've got some good objectives starting to move on my whole stack. And I think you're right. I think at this kind of level of play, we are going to see lots of adjustments and adaptations.
Oh, and James, an incredible bait to get that kill on KG, so both queens are equal right now. But we do have full mill up for gang. KG's doing his best to rebuild, try to get a gate, get someone up, but he's getting columned so hard on this map.
He takes out Agent Snake, but he gets taken out by Goose. Otter coming in for a berry here. No, he's denied.
Oh, Peanut wanted that Amore. Peanut was looking for it.
And they're just going
Goose
for the mill win
again.
here. Yep. Pretty much ignoring the berries.
Goose and Peanut have been playing their columns so well. They're both picking a side of KG and they're pushing him down and then pinching him. Honestly, incredible top tier play from both Peanut and Goose right now.
Okay,
we got this big tally map.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see. This is what I'm excited for, to see Jame and Goose versus XSV and Otter. Like I'm so excited for this tally map.
I was wondering if we were going to see 1-1-1 again, but it looks like just a berry off so far. 2 berry runners on each team. Yep, Sharkfax ledging, Agent Snake ledging.
Yeah, this is like, to me, this is like the quintessential, like, they've all got their positions, and we're just going to see like who can execute better on this specific tally map.
KG goes down to last life. Peanut's executing big time. He's executed the enemy queen twice already, and he's now coming in for Sharkfax. But Jane ends the match, puts us in for a game 5.
Game 5 hype. Let's
James, so many queen kills this set. Absolutely smashing it.
Yeah, James just popping off. I know he's talked before about everybody has a different hierarchy of needs as a warrior, and his pyramid looks a little bit different than others. He really goes for those like high risk, high reward plays, and he's definitely getting the rewards tonight. But KG, big kill on Peanut at that wrap above that left gate, where they're gonna get a Goose. Sword and board up though. Hopefully
that can do so much on this map as well to get that early pressure. Oh, Peanut, great play there to punish the punish.
But look at this Otter Snail. It's already rolling. It's in the tunnel, and we've got a Shark Sword and board who's going to be trying to escort it. Ooh, Shark. Shark's looking spicy right now. I'm here for it. Takes down the Agent Snake gun.
Goose making great movements here to keep himself safe from the dives. Which are pretty much the only thing that can threaten him.
And board.
Yeah, that's a great play there. Now they're wiped on my whole stack. They've got 2 up for the gang. Agent Snake playing in the wrap.
KG has been doing such a good job of kind of navigating this map with the gang full mill, especially when he's got this gun coming through the wrap. He's rebuilt his team so many times when they end up getting wiped.
So we've got a half hive here for my whole stack, and they've got a bit of snail pressure, but the gang are feeling pretty confident with all their military, I think. KG under some pressure from Peanut Phobia in the gold hive here. He's got Goose on the other side. He does manage to make it out. Peanut Phobia diving out the other side, but he also tracks KG and finishes him off at the left gate. He's wiped the blue mill now. Did not come to mess around Peanut Phobia.
Oh, James just barely misses shooting through the slit, hits the ledge instead. But this gang team, they want this military when they're pumping guns out left and right. Goose is looking for that kill.
KG though, he's taken a couple of kills. Oh, but Peanut gets him again.
Peanut.
So the reverse sweep there in game 2 from the gang.
I gotta say, Peanut Phobia is playing so sharp right now. I mean, 49-6, yeah, that's very small deaths from Peanut right there. But this objective pressure from my whole stack is unbelievable. I mean, we have 16 berries from XSV, Otter with 15, and he has the 1k snail, so that double on objective from Otter. But big military kills across the board from this gold team. Goose just barely misses a double himself.
Just such strong play from both teams. I'm loving it, and I'm sure everyone watching in the chat is loving it as well. Real strong display from the gang so far.
These have been super, super close games. Do you think we're going to see any adjustments from my whole stack
I was about
further than
to
what we've
ask you
seen
the same
already?
thing. I think a lot is going to depend on what maps come up in the rotation. I think really they've got to do something about Peanut. Like he's being the thing
Yeah.
that is he's the difference at the moment. Both teams have got great mill and great berries going on, but Peanut is just making a bit more happen around the map, I think. So
He really
Henkis asked in
is.
the chat, what's a double double? So a double double would be like more than 10 kills, or 10 or more kills and 10 or more berries.
And then we also have 1K snail yards counts as a factor for double double. So Otter had 15 berries, 1K snail, so that's a double double. Goose was just short. I think he had 15 kills and 9 berries, so just short of a double double on that front.
Nice, thanks for clarifying. Yeah, like it's one thing to go out there and get a bunch of mill kills, but if you're doing that and also putting in a heap of objective pressure, that's the kind of complete player that you want to see in these tier 1 games.
Yeah, definitely. I think also one thing to get a double double, you kind of also have to ensure that you're staying alive to either get up on mill and get those kills or get those berries in. And so I think a lot of players who do get those double doubles are also really strong at pathing too. And so that's something that I really watch for from people who are getting double
efficiency.
Doubles. Definitely. Peanut once again hitting the dance, hitting the flex.
He's really in the groove today, for sure. And
the one adjustment I would like to see is I would like to see KG hit him with it back. Tell Peanut, I can do it too, bud.
Shout out to Good Games James in the chat, founder of the gang. Godfather.
Yeah, this Helix has been looking pretty good in the past for my whole stack with their berries. Peanut does get an early queen kill on KG.
Yeah, they won this map last time.
Ledge.
And now they're going to be... Oh, I thought Jane was getting up, but they're 2 mil and 1 shield so far on the gang. Nice play from Jane there.
Mill.
Yeah, they do.
I think Jane was looking for it. Maybe that was just a ploy to get open.
Deny that gate.
Open hive. Oh my gosh, Jane, you're wild! Jane, how do you get through both Sharkfax and KG as a shield drone without dying? You're wild.
He Mario bounced him. That was sick.
Oh, he's so good.
So they're 5 berries out on my whole stack, but they've got 2 mil up to deal with these berry runs on the game.
They have had to get both Otter and XSV up running berries or with mill, so that means they're not running berries, which is definitely, I think, going to be a little bit of a disadvantage for this my whole stack team. Shark's berries are also very good, but like that's their 2 main berry runners, you know.
Yep. So the gang have got KG down to last life, so their mill strat is kind of working, but gang have caught up a bit on berries. XSV took down the James Sword and Board with a bit of bee's knees action. If anyone saw that. Oh, and he also gets Peanut Phobia, XSV, kicking ass in the hive with the mace. Both teams about even on berries, slight advantage.
Oh, but Goose!
Oh, he gets him.
Doing what Goose does best, catching the queen, coming through the wrap. What a classic Goose play.
You can't avoid it forever. He's gonna catch you sometime.
You can't. And like the thing is that as soon as you find out one goose nest, one little area he likes to hang out and kill you in a wrap, like he's already got like 3 more that he's working on that you don't know about yet. That's the thing about Goose.
We've seen this open before on this map with the Otter Snail push and the James sack. He's obviously aware of what my whole stack are trying to bring out on these opens and where to counter it. Goose gets up on the sword and board. We've also got Snake for the gang as a sword. They're controlling these gates and controlling the rep. Sharkfax does not manage to get up, so there's no mill for my whole stack.
James putting in some work with this the shield drone.
Yeah,
he's been bullying drones all over the place.
Yeah. And it's cool. Yeah, it's cool to see it put to use that way.
Great sack there from Sharkfax to slow down, but James is able to capitalize on KG releasing Shark, and one death down on KG at the moment.
Real good awareness to punish that. That sack move. Oh wow, my whole stack. They turn the pins around. They blast out with a killer piece from XSV and KG.
Incredible, so good. Also, Goose almost snuck in that gate by XSV. Good stuff there from XSV, making sure that Goose was not able to end up getting up.
So good mill pressure from my whole stack here.
Peanut, you're wild.
Such precise movements from these queens. Oh, Peanut comes through and gets KG. James takes out
Yeah,
XSV, looking good for the gang. They've got good snail pressure here as well. It's one of the first times we've seen them a strong objective.
yeah. I was actually just gonna see that.
James
Wow, looks like we have
he jukes out the
Jane
queen and
coming
gets
to
the
the wrap.
kill.
It's interesting to see. Gang has been playing very well. They're obviously up 2-0 in this set right now, but it's also interesting to see them make some of these micro adjustments, like pushing an earlier snail objective to take that away from Otter, who's been like crushing it.
For sure. While still keeping the things that have been winning them the maps. You know, they haven't neglected that. They've still got the strong mill. But Otter's got that early snail this time. The gang come in to stop him, but one gets punished by KG.
We do have Jame up on Speed Sword. He is taken out immediately by XSV on Speed Sword, who then turns around and kills Peanut as well, but Goose gets the trade. So we do have 2 mil up for Gang, 1 mil up for My Whole Stack.
Yeah, and they've slowed that snail down for now. Jame up on the speed sword again, and Goose with another good
Ow.
kill. My Whole Stack wiped. KG's down to life.
KG doing an incredible job getting out of this these columns that the gang is just holding on him. He is looking to form up Shark somewhere.
So I love KG's punish there on the James speed sword. Like Jame was working to deny the worker, and he did deny the worker, but KG didn't let him do it for free. He got the punish and took him out.
We are going to see an Asian Snake Speed Sword up, which we don't see too often. We do get Peanut on last life
taken
there.
down by XSV again, man. These
KG!
workers on My Whole Stack, they're just saying, no, we're gonna pick up our game. They're killing Peanut phobia. You know, that's the adjustment they needed to make.
Yeah, they're not going down without a fight. They're looking for a reverse sweep on GGG in this set. They're ready for it. I think this last Nesting Flats map we saw was really strong showing from Gang. They got some early kills on KG. I wonder if he will try to be a little bit more conservative, stay away from some of these mill fights for a little bit.
They're working to deny Shark Facts. There's no mill up yet for My Whole Stack. They're chasing the Shark Facts shield drone. He's doing a real good job keeping himself alive though. It looks like he might get up. He's been going for so long. He does get up.
But this whole time, the snail's been rolling for My Whole Stack, and they almost have it out of the grass, and Gang is up full mill, so they cannot push it back.
Goose does go down. In fact, Goose and Snake are both down now. So they haven't done much with all the mill that they've got. Jamie does get a kill there with the sword and board.
We are going to see Snake is going to opt right it back while Goose gets up Speed Sword, so it's going to take away a little bit of this.
That's quite scary for KG.
Yeah, a little bit of this objective progress, but these My Whole Stack warriors, I hope I don't jinx them, but they have been showing that they can hang out and play as vanilla swords. Of course, I do end up jinxing them. They are going to rebuild Shark Facts out of middle on Sword Gate, but wow, Goose and Peanut coming in together for an incredible pinch. Great positioning. Goose is looking for it again. KG sees him, takes him out instead. Gets a kill on Peanut Phobia. Both queens equal. Oh, but Jame!
Yeah, Jame just on fire with the sword today.
Yeah,
taken out by XSV, but overall though, I'm just so impressed by all the positioning and spacing and play that I'm seeing from both these teams. Shark Fac's pinching that snail closer.
Yeah, he's roaming
so
with that speed. It looks like they've only got XSV up on sword right now. That snail is so close though, but Goose!
Another queen
getting
kill.
KG!
Gang mill so strong here in game 3.
I'm excited for when we get the broken out stats by players.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe in the next update, who knows? But like Goose 21 and 8, are you kidding me, Goose? You're absolutely wild. How many queen kills has Goose gotten? How many queen kills has he gotten in these sets so far?
I haven't been counting, but I mean because James has been getting a bunch too, but so many.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really great play from the Gang mill, shutting down My Whole Stack, and now they're in reach of a grand final shutout if they win this next series. My Whole Stack, they're going to be desperately thinking of some adjustments to make here.
They're playing well. I just think the gang military is just like popping off so hard right now, and I think the gang is opening full mill, and they're getting that military pressure off of the start, where My Whole Stack is kind of pushing for that objective, and so sometimes it feels like they're fighting on the back foot, but also it's hard because sometimes that early objective pressure, as we've seen on BQK, is what has won them those maps.
For sure. No, I think you're right though that when you're giving so much mill up at the beginning, it can be very hard to come back against a team like this.
We're getting a little comment in the chat from Daddy that she wishes she could hear GGG's comms right now. Don't we all?
They'll be so hyped. The title in reach after
Yeah, you know
many
they're just having
attempts.
fun.
Playing at the
We are
absolute
gonna
top
have
of their games.
We are going to have Jame and Snake. We're looking to get an early snail push going for Gang. We had really good defense there from Sharkfax, taking them out, and then also turning around and taking out Peanut Phobia as well.
Agent Snake fighting around that snail does not manage to get a kill. Wow, Peanut staying alive in the middle of a lot of swords there.
Yeah, that was wild. Peanut taking down KG. Both queen lives are equal. We do have Jame is still up on this. Oh my god, Jame, that was disgusting. Jame had that incredible shield bully to take down KG. That was so good.
Well, both queens onto last here. KG getting a nice kill onto Peanut, but he's caught by Goose coming out of the sneaky spot.
Coming out of the Goose nest.
So much mill pressure to deal with, and the queen lives were dropping on both sides, one after the other. We're back onto Spire, more mill heavy stuff. So let's watch the blue open here and see what they do. Got XSV coming up. Sharkfax goes for the deny, doesn't quite make it.
We got that early snail rolling for my whole stack.
Peanut and Snake trying to shut down these gates, but Sharkfax manages to get in at the top. Oh, good kill from Snake. He avoids KG and gets the turnaround. Sharkfax though with the excellent kill. Otto with the snail push. He's constantly moving this thing.
The snail push on Spire has been super strong for my whole stack. I know that Jame also likes to do that himself a little bit. But we see KG on last life.
Yeah, I didn't see who took him there, but scary stuff for my whole stack.
Pressure continues. Getting a great kill on Peanut Phobia. So we have Peanut down 1 life.
Agent Snake, big plays in the bottom left there. 2 warrior kills, wipes the stack.
Almost takes out that KG too. Jame is, do you think Jame's gonna get up or is he gonna ride that snail? He's getting up.
Yeah, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The gang are loving that mill.
They have been really letting the snail get like pretty far, pretty dangerous, and just trusting that their mill's gonna be able to get the job done before.
He's lurking in the wrap, looking for the queen kill. He's gonna have to do something about this snail.
Yeah, Goose is playing very patient. This meat grinder we got going on from the 2 blue maces though is gonna make it hard to go in and clear.
Here comes the snail push back from the gang.
It's almost like the gang is wanting the snail to get all the way to the bottom, then they want to get it down there, ride it back.
They're looking so confident, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they don't care where the snail's going because they know what they're doing.
Yeah, Jame is going to get speed, push it back a little bit. We only have Otter up for this My Whole Stack team. I bet he gets it out of that grass patch and then gets up.
Yep, speed sword. He's going to hunt down the queen now.
True. KG in the trap house. Gets out. Great stuff there from KG to take out Goose. Jame is looking for it. KG gets out. Incredible from KG, but he has Peanut in that column over his right shoulder, so he knows that he can't dive out quite yet. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Peanut, incredible spacing. The gang has just been playing their military so coordinated. They always have one person on the left side of KG, one person on the right, and they're making it so that he has like, he can't escape. He can't do anything. KG's playing his heart out though.
So much pressure to deal with. Goose looking like the secret ingredient the gang needed to become an unstoppable force here. And so now we're on match point for the gang. Last life for my whole stack here on pod. KG coming out with a sick kill onto Peanut Phobia, down to 2 lives. Takes out Agent Snake as well. James speed mace up.
I'm excited to see this James speed mace put in work. One thing I really like about James is that he's a very versatile player. He can go mace, he can go sword, and it makes it really hard to play against him because you're not used to him doing the same thing over and over again. But we're just getting queen kills left and right. We have Peanut Phobia on his last life pretty early on this pod, which we have not seen yet.
And there's a lot up here. There's 2 speed swords for my whole stack. And they're wiped
Shark,
on the
I'm gonna
gang.
need you to
Shark
die
Facts,
and
great
get
kills.
speed.
Gets the warrior kill and denies the gate. What a player.
Oh, Peanut, great job taking down one of those speed swords from my whole stack. He is going to get his first mill up and Jame out of this lockout, but XSV is playing very well with KG right now, trying to get that kill on Peanut. Love the patience we're seeing from Peanut, not diving into anything too fast. Agent Snake trying to protect his queen's back.
KG comes in for the pick off, but Snake manages to avoid it. Otter does get him though, only one up for the gang to the 3 for my whole stack. Goose is on his own, he's taken out by Shoutfax. Let's see if the gang can reform. Peanut Phobia on last life, he's under pressure here. My whole stack looking to turn things around. KG putting the pressure onto Peanut. Wants to keep that height though, he doesn't want to get caught down low.
Peanut's playing absolutely incredible right now. He's just like weaving in and out of all this blue mill, rebuilding his warriors up one at a time. We are going to see XSV come out on speed, though.
So much to learn
gang
from
is
these
also
queens.
Rebuilt. Yeah.
Wow,
like
the gang coming out
right
with
now.
dual kills there from Goose and Agent Snake. Goose gets another one, but Snake
Oh,
taken out by KG. Goose with the bumps.
Goose is looking for it. KG's doing a really smart thing right now. I think he, especially before he lost his mill, he's staying really high on the map. He's not trying to get caught up down low.
For sure.
I like
he's
how
not
KG's
throwing away, even though he's got a life advantage, he's still playing extremely conservative.
I think KG knows that he has to use this life advantage only in a dire circumstance because his team is wiped. The gang mill has been playing really hot all night, and so he doesn't want to throw that away because he knows he might need it later.
He was just getting some precise kills a minute ago on the gang mill.
Yeah, I've been so impressed with both KG
he just makes
Peanut.
it look. Oh, Jame zooming through there, puts KG down onto last life. Another queen kill for him. And comes straight in again.
Was that a turnaround? That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful from Jame.
Yeah, I mean, insane performance from all of the gang mill, but a special shout out to Jame for all those queen kills. And yeah, I mean, a 4-0 shutout in the grand finals there. Respect where it's due to the gang for a huge victory there against the defending champions. And a 6th season, 9-0 in the season. Absolute dominant play. Who's going to show up next season to take them down? I'm going to be watching eagerly.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations to Gang. I think a really dominating performance this season on East against some really tough and incredible teams. And congratulations to My Whole Stack also. My Whole Stack is a relatively new team. This is only their 2nd season playing together. The core of Gang has been around for about 4 seasons now. Yeah, so I think My Whole Stack should be super proud of how they've been playing. I think that even though this is a 4-0, we had some really close games. We definitely had some set 5, so they should also be proud of a
insane killer queen going on there.
Tier 1.
Thanks everyone in the chat for tuning in. Shout out to Patrick Swayze, shout out to Daddy, shout out to Earth Bowser, shout out to AG, shout out to Elena. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And yeah, thanks Elise for joining me. It's real cool to have you casting this grand finals.
Of course, thank you for having me too, Kumzi. Always fun to cast with you.
Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to next season. Are you going to be back with Tear Bears?
Yes, we are only playing on the West server next season. We're cutting it back down to 1 team, so excited to put in a little bit of time and energy into just focusing on that circuit.
Very cool. I'm hoping that we get an influx of new players with this Xbox release coming up. I might even get like an Australian population. You never know. All right. Thanks everyone again. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been playing a little bit just with this free weekend, getting a few Queen games in. It's been awesome. I've been watching Peanut Phobia and KG, and I've been learning some things.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I hope everybody tunes in. I believe that we have the Red Bull Adrenaline coming up.
Yeah, that's with Lightsaber Metrics casting with somebody else who I've forgotten. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
KG and Jeff casted that. Yeah. Daddy, if you're still in the chat, do you know what time? It's gonna be on the Red Bull official Twitch, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern. So everybody go and check that out. That's gonna be really big exposure for our community. Really excited to see those games. And then let's make sure that we populate rank this weekend. Let's put in some solo queues, some duo stacks. Let's show this community what we're about. All these new players that we're seeing with free play weekend.
Get those join kkbdiscord.com tags out. All right, thanks again, everyone. Catch you next time.